What you got?
All right, we back on Akim. We're going to start getting it. Shalom, shalom.
We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash.
We're going to get right into it.
We're going to get right into it. We're going to get into some destruction, the coming of man, coming of the son of man.
You're going to say, hey.
Shalom. I'm going to start off with Matthew 24 and 30. This is a book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30. At the time the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the heaven, and all the nations of the earth will mourn. They will see the Son of Man coming and on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
It's Matthew 24 and 30?
24 and 30.
So the Lord's going to come with great glory, man. And all eyes shall see him, man. So if anybody is preaching anything other than the Lord coming out the sky and everybody going to see him, man, they going off, man. It's complete lies, man. Because I done been exposed to all type of different shit, man. I done heard about a secret rapture where the Lord gonna come back and just take his select people, you know. I done heard that shit. I don't know where they got that wickedness from, because the scriptures completely always talk about how the Lord shall be seen by all eyes, you know. And it's just that simple, man. You gotta appreciate, man. I got something. This is Isaiah chapter 66, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord's gonna come with his chariots, man. And that chariots, they gonna come out the sky, man. They gonna be laser beaming, zapping motherfuckers, man.
This is my favorite time. It's gonna be like an Independence Day.
Independence Day
That's
times 10.
World of Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Times 10, man. Lord, there's all type of shit gonna be going on, man. Lord gonna have, it's gonna be missiles. It's gonna be chariots coming out the sky, zapping motherfuckers. It's gonna be wild animals running through, all type of shit, man. Not to go on when he gonna bring out Leviathan.
Ooh.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Go ahead. I ain't even finished, but you got it.
This is Romans 14 and 11. For it is written, as I live, saith Yahweh, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess Yahweh. Salakia, let me read that over. Salakia, because I messed that up. This is Romans 14 and 11. For it is written, as I live, saith Yahweh Shah, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to Yahweh. So it says when Yahweh Shah come back, every knee gonna bend, man. Everybody gonna bow, man. But when it's even deeper than that, man. The animals gonna bow, man. The trees gonna bow, man.
Imagine
to Yahweh Shah, man.
You know how you see a unicorn, they bow down. Imagine seeing that shit, man. Imagine seeing a horse bowing down.
The trees gonna bow to Yahweh Shah. The goddamn blades of grass are gonna bow to Yahweh Shah, man.
And that's true power and true glory, man.
The blades of grass gonna submit and bow down to King Yahweh Shah, man. The trees are gonna bow down. The squirrels. Every living thing that's on this planet is going to bow, man.
And that's true power, man. That's straight power. There's nothing you can say about that, man. If you make all the elements, the grasses, the flowers, the trees, the animals, that just shows your true power, man.
He didn't say every man going to bow. He said every knee.
Okay.
He said every knee going to bow, man.
And let me bring this out real quick.
I got some precepts.
Just basically to touch on what this brother just said.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 19 and 20. It says the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
So what?
Omnipotency.
Yeah, however you want to say, man.
Omnipotent means to be all powerful, all knowing. Okay, so he knows, he sees all, hears all, knows all. That's what omnipotent means. Okay,
right. So it's gonna come a time when everybody's. I'm gonna speak on Israel. It's gonna come a time when Israel's gonna basically they're gonna fear the Lord, man. Everybody's gonna fear the Lord, man, and everybody's gonna have to. They're gonna be commanded to keep these laws and these ways, because once we come in rulership, we're not gonna be having all that shit, man. And ain't gonna be no more Christmas. Ain't gonna be no more Thanksgiving, Halloween. We ain't having that shit. And if y'all do that when they on the court, man, you might just put y'all gonna be judged for that, man. Because when we in rulership, man, when the Israelites are in rulership, man, the earth is gonna sing, basically, man. Because
it says there will be Salaki, not to
good.
cut you off.
No, good.
But it says there will be no more wars, no
Yeah,
more
man.
famine, no more pestilence, no more rape and pillage and anything. There will
it's-
be peace on earth.
So like, because it says when the wicked bear rule, the earth more, man.
God, I
But-
was just about to say that's
But
the spirit.
when the righteousness are in rulership, man, the earth rejoice, man.
Exactly.
So roughly paraphrasing. So when the righteousness be like even with these Edomites, these other nations, man, they're gonna delight in being our slaves, man. They're gonna. It's not gonna be something that's. We're gonna give them hell, but they're gonna delight in serving us, man. I know they can't see it, and it's hard to see right now because our people at the bottom. But very soon, man, they're gonna see that Yahweh Shah, man, he's gonna put us in such a rulership that these people are gonna be proud to be our servants, man.
Well, the Father says he will pay recompense onto the nations for what they did to his children.
It's a righteous thing.
The righteous thing is also righteous, you know. To get back into the coming of man, Yahweh Shai. This the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 27. For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father, Yahweh, with his angels, and he shall reward every man according to his works. Now, a reward goes both ways.
It goes
Whether it's a good thing,
left and right.
or a bad thing. So if you were wicked on this earth and you were doing wickedness, you didn't, you kept trespassing against the law and going off and for all the heathen out here that's been, raping, pillaging, murdering, and killing the Biafta Wada, the house of David, Israel, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're gonna get what's coming to you because the Father said he will pay recompense.
I
We
got
must
a
be
precept
patient.
on that.
All right,
Bring it up.
This Romans 14 and 12. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to Yahweh.
Bro, you can break that
So
down.
you going so man, that's pretty much self-explanatory, man. You're gonna have to give account to Yahweh for your wickedness, man. You're going the minute the Lord are out here on the highways and byways, and we doing the work. So when Yahweh shall come back, you're not gonna have an excuse for your wickedness, man. And you're gonna have us when he come back, you're gonna have to explain yourself, man.
Ain't nothing you can say. What you gonna say?
Yeah, what you gonna say?
Gonna say? Really?
You're gonna have to give an explanation for your wickedness.
You're gonna have to
man.
give. If you're gonna explain for all the wickedness you did, you're gonna need a 12-page.
12?
12.
Oh,
Look, man. You
let me
going?
get that,
I ain't go to college,
let me
man.
get
But
that
look,
verse that
you're
you,
gonna need
question for the iniquities of their
a
fathers?
12 font, a detailed synopsis essay about this thick about all the wickedness that you did. Who you know writing a sheet like that about justifying their flaws, man, what they did and all the wickedness they did. These people so damn proud, they don't even know they're doing wickedness, man. They're so damn proud people can't even admit that they're wrong, man, for something small. What more than all the wickedness and destruction and basically the taking away and the complete defiling of a nation of a people, man. The thievery of identity, the basically the destroying the structure of a nation of people, and basically you basically spoiling them into thinking that they something that they not, man, to keep them on the bottom.
None but bywords.
Come on, man.
The so-called black man's name has changed like every 10 years.
Every 10 years,
Listen,
something
man.
new. What y'all gonna call us next?
Salakia, and also brothers in the truth, man. You're gonna have to give account to your wickedness too, man.
Yeah.
It ain't you know what I mean, because us brothers in the truth, man, we know better.
Yeah.
So it ain't going. So brothers in the truth, man, you know it's going to be a price to pay for your wickedness also, man.
Yeah, man.
Unless you repent,
A
man.
lot of, because even in this truth, man, a lot of people in this truth, man, still keep that old man on them, man. They still keep parts of that old man when they come into this truth, man. They don't completely put away the old man. They might put away they might take off their jacket, their pants, and their sock, and their shoes, but they leave their socks on, man. They leave the same socks on. And then it might be something small, but at some point in this walk and this truth, it's gonna come to light, man. It's gonna come out, you know. People still, brothers still be jealous in the word, man. Brothers still lusting over other people's wives, man. I can personally attest to that, man. A brother, you know, liking on my shorty pictures after she posted a picture of me and her, still liking on her pictures, man. You should have been, I told her to block his ass, man. You should have been and followed her, man. It's to the moments you saw that she had a man, especially you go on her page, you see she and her Hebrew drawing, you already know her dude is in the same joint, man. You already know, man. And that's just one account, man. Brothers is still prideful in the truth, man. Brothers still hold on to shit, grudges, man. All type of stuff, man.
Vainglory.
It's everything under the sun, man. You gotta really be transformed, man. Like the scripture said, you gotta be a babe again, man. You gotta forget everything you knew and learn it all over, man. All that pride, ego shit, man. All that shit gotta go out the window, man. Especially for the brethren, man. This is what it's about, man.
Anyone that knows me, man, I was worldly, into the world. I was in the world, parties. You know, I had a real big ego, and I feel like the Father, you know, he punished me. He let me know, but he showed me this truth. He showed me this truth, and he brought me back.
I like it, which is mercy, man.
What's mercy? Show me mercy.
That's mercy, man. And that's mercy in its biggest form, man. Because the Most High could have left us out there, basically like these 2/3, man, basically awaiting destruction, man. But the Most High gave us this truth, man, and which is mercy, man. And all us brothers, man, should be forever grateful for that, man. Because the Most High could have left us out there in the cold, man.
But he didn't, you know. He made a promise that he said he was going to deliver us, man. He was going to bring us back, man. He was going to give us a new covenant. It's talked in Jeremiah the 31st chapter, man.
Hey, Samad, you know what though? Us knowing the truth is like a small form of him delivering us.
It is.
Like not like with the chariots, but this is enough for us to give us hope to get on the chariot.
Exactly, you know, because if Yahweh would have never gave us the spirit, man, and wake us back up to this truth, man, we just still in the world doing all wickedness, man.
All types of wickedness.
And I know me, I personally can attest to the wickedness that I was doing in the world, man. You know, but the Lord delivered me, man. I never committed adultery, man. You know, in a knowing form, but you know, the Lord delivered me from that situation, man. He brought me to this truth. You know, before that, even before bringing me to the truth, man, he delivered me through that, man. I didn't realize it until recently, man. And that shit happened like 2 years ago. You know, that shit happened years ago.
It's like where did a lot of these iniquities and a lot of these sins come from? Especially where we not supposed to go to the ways of the heathen. And so we're in Babylon the Great. We're in Babylon the Great, so-called America, which America is nothing but iniquity and nothing but sins. And so because of it, I got a precept. This is Revelations 18:6. It said, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her a double according to her works. And the cup with which she has filled, fill her to her double."
Double, man. And wait, is it in that joint where it talks about how it's? I think it's this. That's that what you read.
18:6. Revelations.
Let me see. Look at the next verse. I want to see something because there's a point I want to touch on.
Just move 2 pages.
I'll get it. But anyway, yeah, man, we gotta render unto her double, man. All the hell that the so-called white man that did to our people, man. Not even just them, man. All the nations had a part in slavery, man. You can read that in the book of First Maccabees, I believe the 2nd chapter, man. It says, "What nation have not part in her spoils, man?" Talking about the nation of Israel. Who has not part in our spoil, and they're spoiling us, man.
I got a precept with you.
Go ahead, but go ahead, bring it out. I was just going there. I gotta hear the scriptures, man.
Obadiah.
The whole book of Obadiah.
1:15. For the day of Yahweh is upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Ooh. See, right there, that's that reward. That's that reward that Shalom, the brother, was talking about, how the reward goes both ways. In this case scenario, this reward is the wrath of the indignation of Yahweh Shah.
I got some.
And so it's going to go down. Go bring it out. Rock.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. They shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
That's that double.
That's
that
double.
double. You know what I'm saying? We've been about, we've been in captivity before, because Esau had been a so-called white man. He'd been around, let's say the 500 years we like to say. Well, what's 500 plus another 500? That's double. That's 1,000 years. And we know Esau, the so-called white man, is going to go into slavery for 1,000 years. We know that. And so they gotta drink that cup and get that reward. That's double.
It's a lot here. The Most High said they should be as they have not been, man. So the white man is going to be brought down so low, it's going to be impossible for y'all to even fathom that he was the ruler of the planet, man.
I appreciate that.
Because right now, if you think about it, Israel was supposed to be the rulers of this world. But right now, it's impossible for us to even fathom that we were them people.
God,
Exactly.
he brought down that low.
So that's how low Yahweh brought us down, man.
Yeah, I can personally attest to that, man.
So it's going. So imagine double that, man. And the white man ruling right now. Imagine how low. If he brought us down low as we is, man, we low, man. If he brought us down low as we are, and how we look right now, imagine what he's going to do to the goddamn Edomites, man. Just imagine. I can't even imagine.
That's crazy.
I mean, I can't imagine. But one thing, I mean, just the other day, I was talking to these Jehovah's Witnesses, and they were getting into how the fact that not everyone's, if God loves all and not everyone's evil, does everyone deserve to be destroyed? What about the white people that didn't do anything? And, and then my brother Kamal Mahar, just gave me this precept. It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. It says, prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers. So for all you heathen out there, all the other nations, so-called white men, Edomites, Ammonites, Moabites, and all the other nations that had a hand in our slavery, you also understand something. Even if you might not have done something, the father is a man of old. He never changes.
That's because you probably are your fathers, man.
You probably are your fathers.
your ancestors,
We
man.
talking about
Listen,
reincarnation.
though, you can't,
I'm on that.
We didn't do nothing.
but look at us.
And we in captivity.
Exactly.
We paying. We was born pretty much innocent. But no, in the eyes of Yahweh Shah, no.
Exactly.
So we had to pay. We're paying for the sins of our forefathers, man, as we speak. We living out the curses as we speak, man.
And as Ariel was saying how they were going to be brought down low, I'm going to finish that verse. I'm going to start from the beginning. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Woo!
They're going to be brought down so low that we're going to be, if hopefully we are hopeful elect that we get those spiritual bodies, we flying around doing all types of Marvel stuff.
Oh, man.
But we going to be looking over and going, damn, dog, when was the last time you seen
When the last time you seen an Edomite?
Damn, man, I got a couple. You want to trade one? I got a couple handmaids left.
I keep mine in the cellar, man.
And then after they
15
finish,
feet deep.
after they finish their 1,000 years of slavery, man, they're gonna be extinct like the dinosaurs, man. You're gonna have to go into a goddamn a museum.
Yep.
To see what the Edomite looked it like.
Just how they say the Israelites are ancient people. The Edomites gonna be the same way. They're gonna be
prehistoric, man.
They're gonna be a prehistoric
They're gonna
people.
be fossils, man.
Ooh, I got a
The history of the Edomites.
They're gonna be fossils in a museum. Like they're gonna be, your children gonna be like, Daddy, what was an Edomite? We're gonna be like, we're gonna go to the museum of Edomites, man. We're gonna show you what look, they gonna look at him like, that's an Edom. Why they ain't got no skin in they? Why they don't got no color in them?
Why they got leprosy?
Yeah, because the Most High created them. They beasts, man.
I got you right here.
Go ahead, Con.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. Verse 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. So basically, listen, there is nothing you can do. Listen, you are a wicked group of people that has slaughtered and onslaught all nations, especially the children of Israel. And because of that, you're going to get that double recompense, probably quadruple recompense, depending on the gods of the earth. Because the Father says we are the gods of the earth. And if we are the judges of the earth at that time, when the final prophecy hits, trust me, I'm going to be going in on y'all. I'm going to be like, yo,
They put the spirit on me, man.
listen.
I get spiritual power. That
Spoil.
I gotta.
It's going to be crazy.
It's gonna get
I'm
ugly.
putting Edomite. Listen, I'm putting y'all Edomites in the sun with no suntan lotion, man.
Right.
Yo, look, listen, you're not getting no suntan lotion. Y'all not getting no shade, man. And I'm gonna have y'all skin exposed, man. Y'all gonna be in the fields in diapers, man. I'm gonna put a diaper on you, man, so the sun hit every part of your body, man. And you're gonna be in the fields, man.
Yo, I got more on that. You keep going on
Go ahead,
this.
yeah. I got precept when you're done.
This Habakkuk 2 and 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. And that's almost everything y'all touch. Anywhere the Esau goes, they build cities. Think about it. America was built on the backs of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and
Free
Seminole
labor.
Indians.
That's why
Free
America
labor.
is so great, man, because they built their kingdom up on free labor.
Look what happened to Egypt. Egypt was built. The pyramids
that's
always
the
built
spirit.
by our people.
Salakia.
You know.
Every great kingdom that ever exists, the Babylonian, the Assyrian, the Egyptian, all them empires that ever exist was always great because our people was the ones that built it up, man.
man.
And then America is no different. But guess what? Just like all them nations fell was great, America is no different. man.
Yep.
America gonna fall the same. Matter of fact, it's gonna be worse for America, man.
Because the bigger you, like I say, the bigger you are, the harder they fall, man. And America's right now is the most wicked nation known to man, in my humble opinion. In the scriptures too.
And
the scriptures talking about it either. That's a fact.
Yeah,
And
you
when
know,
those fiery,
that's a fact.
and when Mosai said, when those fiery arrows come flying over here, which we know, like my man Malak would say, the ICBM missiles. When they come flying over here, this is going to be a desolate land. No more inhabitations. It says it's only going to be what was that? It says it's only going to be like the foxes and critters of the desert are going to be over here. Other than that, there won't be no more inhabitation over this way.
Right. And here we go. I'm gonna just bring this out for all you that don't think that we're gonna have slaves. The scripture says otherwise. Like we read in Isaiah 14:1 earlier, where it says that the Most High will remember Jacob. This verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it's just that simple.
That's plain and simple.
It's plain and simple,
Plain
man.
and simple.
We were captives of every nation.
All right.
Like I said in First Maccabees, man, 2nd chapter, it says, "What nation have not part in her spoils, man?" Every nation that had part in the captivity of the Israelites at some point had either some part has either had us in captivity or played a part in us getting into captivity, man. And we're gonna take all them captives, man.
Reset.
Go ahead.
The Most High gonna come and flip that pancake.
Yep. It's the book of Numbers 35 and 34 and 33. Salakia.
Bring it out.
So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And see right there, that right there, obviously that's cold.
That's got flip. Look, like I said, God, flip that pancake.
It's like if I kill this let's just use animal. Listen, if I kill this village of people, right? The only way for the killings of that village, of that people to be recompensed is by the person who shed it, man. So my blood has to be shed to basically recover for the blood of those people, man.
Eye for an eye.
It's called revenge, man.
Yep.
It's called righteous
187.
revenge, man. So, like the brother was saying, man, this land is defiled. Right now, man, we probably standing on our ancestor bones, man. Right now, as we speak, and we dig deep enough, we probably come up with our ancestors' bones, man.
Yep.
This place is defiled, man. Everywhere you go in America, it's probably the bones of Israelites, so-called African American, so-called Native American, Gad.
Yep.
You know, this place is defiled with the blood of our people, man, by the goddamn heathen, man.
Exactly.
And there's only one way to make this land righteous again, and that's by shedding the blood of the people that shed our blood, man.
What's that Bible verse? He said he was
Exactly,
raised a standard.
man. That's the only way, man. Like you said, the Most High Yahweh, man, he's a just power, man.
Salaki, America is is what you call is America is what you call holy ground, man. It's like pretty much one big graveyard, man, for our people, man. Whether you know, you don't see the tombstones, but at the end of the day, man, if you can go back 300-400 years, the way they was killing our people, man, our people were scattered and buried all through this land, man. And to this very day, you got the police shooting and killing our people and pretty much getting off, man. But there's a price to be paid for that, and they gonna pay it, man.
They gonna pay it, man. Which one? I thought you wanted to say, yeah, preach that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's starting to come down out here.
Let me, the sword getting wet, man. But I'm gonna bring this out real quick. This is Zephaniah. Yeah, I ain't trying to, not this one. You know, not this one. This is Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So it says the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. All these the mighty men of this, but they gonna cry bitterly when the Lord come back, man. The Lord gonna come back with all type of power. Put that up. Yeah, the Lord gonna come with all type of power, all type of judgments, destructions. It's gonna be some type of shit that you motherfuckers thought y'all would never see in your lifetime. Some shit that y'all can never even think of. Like great fear is gonna come upon y'all, man. And verse 15 says, that day is a day of wrath and a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and a desolation, a day of pages getting wet up crazy. It says a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and a day of thick darkness, man. So, go ahead, man.
This Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So there's no understanding in Esau, man. You can't reason with Esau, man. It's no bargaining. You know, it's saying that the men that America think that they are in league with them same men are going to trade on America, man. Yeah. They got America. These allied countries got America in the trick bag. They secretly want America to be destroyed as well as we do, man.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot nuclear missiles over here as well, man. The only reason why they're dealing with America is because America is a place where they making their money at, man.
It's profitable, man.
It's about money.
America buy everybody goods and sell them here. These countries is making bread.
But as soon as this economy collapse, like it's prophesied, then they're going to turn on America like a pack of wild hyenas, man.
They're going to see the opportunity. They ain't going to take it, man.
Yeah. Did you see the draw Riddick? The Chronicles of Riddick. When the bull, he was about to kill him, she like wound the beast. He should like kill the beast while he wounded.
While he wounded.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's good. That's how they're going to see. They're going to see America and they're going to see America wounded, and guess what? They're going to go in for the kill, man.
Yep.
The rest of these nations are going to go in for the kill, man.
Ain't gonna be no mercy on
Ain't
America.
gonna be no mercy in America, man.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no mercy, man. And it's just that simple, man. The Lord's coming back with great fire, great vengeance, man. With the chariots, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man.
Many.
And it's that simple, man. That's how you know the Lord ain't all love, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. When you hear that many, that's obviously more than 50%.
Like in the days of Noah.
Yep.
So remember this, only 8 people survived the flood. So what do you think when it means about the days of Noah? It means he's getting rid of
Everything.
The Most High-
Especially Babylon.
He's cleansing it this time because he's gonna come with fire. And that's a cleansing
That's a
agent.
cleansing agent. But yo, the Most High said not a blade of grass gonna stand once he finished with this place,
Oh,
man.
he said this place is gonna be a dwelling
root,
place
no
for
blade of
dragons,
grass,
man. It's gonna be a dwelling place for dragons, man, and owls. But you know, with that, we're gonna wrap up here, man.
First things first.
Give all praise to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash.
double honors to the apostles of Elder of GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to you, Akim, out there, the hopeful elect, man. To you, I say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.